Hello again, my name's Gabe Zona. You know, it's absolutely disgusting. Caught a little bit of Fox News this morning, and they had Bill Haslam on as commentator. He's the governor of Mississippi. And they were discussing the event that took place, the shooting that took place at the Marine Navy Recruiting Center and at the Navy Center. The talking heads asked Bill Haslam as to what this event would be attributed to. He said the FBI is still doing their investigation. Well, what do we know? Well, we know that Barack Hussein Obama had the head of the FBI meet with him, James Comey. And we know that Mohammed Yosef Abdullahs was not an employee, was not an ex-military. So they can't paint this or whitewash this to be workplace violence the way they did with Major Nadal Hassan at Fort Hood. We know that 4 Marines were slaughtered because they were not able to protect themselves. One of the 4 was 19 years old. One of the 4 had 2 Purple Hearts from battling in Fallujah. He also was not able to protect himself. You know why none of them could protect themselves? Because of a order that Billy Bob Clinton proclaimed when he was president. How insane is it, as I've stated in a couple of recent videos, that these training facilities, recruiting facilities that have highly trained military personnel are not allowed to protect themselves with weapons? How insane is it that on a military base, only the military police have weapons? Who in their right mind would put an order together like that? The talking heads asked Bill Haslam if he thought that Obama might use his pen and write an executive order changing that. I highly doubt that he'll do that. He's too busy, the chosen one, the Manchurian candidate, he's too busy trying to figure out ways to whitewash this, to make it appear that Mohammed Yosef Abdullahi was just a disgruntled young man. It had nothing to do with Islam, because Islam is a peaceful, loving religion. How much longer are we going to take this kind of crap? You think the families of those 4 slaughtered Marines will receive the rewards and the honors that they're entitled to receive? Or are they going to end up in a battle for 5 years like the Fort Hood victims? You know what the Fort Hood victims finally received? Well, they eventually got Purple Hearts, those that survived, and the families of those that didn't. But they only got the Purple Heart itself, a metal object. They received none of the benefits associated with a Purple Heart. That's how disgusting this administration is. I don't know, folks. And I don't know how these members of Congress sleep at night. I don't know how they sleep at night, knowing that this Islamic extremist, homosexual, Muslim Arab is destroying our country, and no one is doing a damn thing about it. They're going to conclude, after extensive investigation by the FBI, after they worked tireless hours, that Mohammed Yosef Abdullahs acted on his own. They might even spin as a story the reason that Muhammad Yusuf Abdulis did this is because they found documents that he was rejected by the Marines. And he took it personal. He took it because he felt they rejected it because of his name. Just like he wrote in a school yearbook, "My name attracts Department of Homeland Security. What does yours do?" The whole thing is absolutely disgusting. We'll see how they whitewash this. I can't imagine that the chosen one will ever admit that this was an act of an Islamic extremist. I don't know how they're going to explain the tweets that took place 11 minutes that referenced Chattanooga 11 minutes prior to Mohammed Yusuf Abdullah's unleashing a semi-automatic rifle that ended up taking the lives of 4 innocent Marines and wounding, I believe, 2 or 3 other individuals. We'll see how it unfolds. You sort of have an idea as to what I think. Once again, I don't know how our members of Congress sleep at night. Do you?